Well, it's raining like cats and dogs outside, as you may can see. And there's not a lot going on at the parts house today, as you may can see. So I thought I might take a second to tell you a story about how my wife tried to set me up, possibly for murder. Now, this is a true story. There's a lot of details. You got to read between the lines. Stick around and you'll figure it out. So this all happened, I don't know, maybe late Christmas Day, possibly the day after. It was around that time when time itself seems to just run together because there's a lot of laziness and exhaustion involved. And on this particular day, I had plans that involved doing nothing. And I was actively involved in doing nothing. My kids were running around, enjoying their childhood as children do around Christmas time. And my wife was in the bathtub, taking a bath, when she began hollering my name from across the house. I get up, interrupting my activities of nothing, going across the house, entering the bathroom to see her still in the bathtub in all her glory. And I said, "Yes, ma'am. What do you need?" That would require me walking all the way across the house. And she said, "Well, I just want to let you know that our oldest son has rotated the laundry from the wash machine to the dryer, and then he started another load in the wash machine." I knew it was coming. See, she's beginning to establish things that people have done, and this would lead to her ending this story with what I need to do. See, and if I need to do something, then she knows that is interrupting my plans of doing nothing. So rather than just come out with it, she's establishing what other people have done that would then possibly make me feel like I'm responsible for doing something. Now, I didn't feel that responsibility, but I could see this is where this was going. And I was like, "Oh, really? He did that, right?" And she said, "Yeah." And I was like, "Well, that's awesome." And she said, "Yeah, in fact, his little brother unloaded the dishwasher." And I said, "All right, sounds great." She says, "When I get out of the bathtub, I'm going to reload that dishwasher." And this is the point where I know it's coming, right? The pattern has been established. She has described what my oldest son has done. She's described what my middle son has done. She's described what she's about to do. My youngest child is the youngest, and she's a girl. So she gets a free pass automatically. That's just, how life is. So I'm next. I know it's coming. And so I stand there, and I'm like, okay. And then there's this awkward silence. It's almost as if she completely forgot that she was even speaking to me. And so I'm just standing in the doorway of the bathroom, looking at her like an idiot. After I've gotten up and walked across the house, I'm like, I walked all the way across the house just for you to say that? Surely there's more than just that. And so I interrupt this silence, and I'm like, "Hey, you were saying something? You may continue." And she said, "Oh no, that's all." "Really?" She says, "Yeah, just when I get out of the bathtub, you might have to remind me so I don't forget to reload the dishwasher." Smell it? I sure could. I said, "Yeah, I'm going to remind you to reload the dishwasher whenever you get out of the bathtub." And then, I stood there for a moment because I had this scenario playing out in my head where I'm sitting on the couch watching a blank TV screen because I don't even care if anything is on it or not, because my activities include doing nothing. And I could see her coming out of the bathroom in this vision that I was having, wrapped in a towel, hair still wet, and me saying, "Hey, don't forget to reload that dishwasher. Can you smell it yet?" And so I thought, no, I'm smarter than that. So when the time came and she actually did get out of the bathtub, she actually did wrap herself in a towel, she actually did still have her hair wet. So far, this vision that I had is playing out accurately. And you following? She walks into the kitchen. I just happened to be in the kitchen at that time. And she says, "What are you doing?" And I smile proudly. And I said, "I'm finishing up, reloading the dishwasher." Yeah, you could see it. She looked at me. She said, "I was going to do that." See, she sounded almost angry, because she knew I had foiled her plans. Because her activities for the day included starting something with me. Why do you women do that? Why do women do that? I had plans of doing nothing. You could have enjoyed plans of doing nothing as well, but no, you chose to try to start something with me. Not today. Not today. I mean, it might be today. But on that day, it wasn't that day. Not that day. No. I got to go home now.